Hello and welcome to War on the Sea. Today we're going to start working our way through the missions in War of the Sea, the standalone ones, and this one is the Battle of the Sunda Strait. So we are the U.S. forces, well, not U.S., I should say the U.S. and Australian forces, the USS Houston and the HMAS Perth, and we're going to be inadvertently running into a Japanese force. The Houston is already damaged in that its rear turret, its 3 8-inch guns, are out of action. So we're already somewhat crippled even as we start into this. And first of all, I kind of want to apologize for the sound of my voice. I am feeling slightly under the weather today, but hopefully it's still good enough that it'll get me through making a video. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so here's the USS Houston, and behind us is the Perth, and any second we should be detecting the enemy ships, and there they are. So both ships are going to go and firing at will, but I think one thing I want to do right away is switch to star shells for my secondary battery. And whoa, did I take a hit already? It looked like I did. Okay. And we want the main guns to go back to HE and fire. And for Perth, I think we want to do the same thing. So we're going to switch them. Have the main battery will be firing HE at will, and the secondary battery, we will have them switch to star shells. And hopefully that'll help us improve our solution as to our target. And first thing we're going to do is zoom in and see what that target might be. I'm pretty sure it's a destroyer. Yes, it definitely is. 2 funnels. Let's see if we can classify what this ship is. And it's definitely not a U.S. ship. Okay, we have another contact. We'll have to look at that. Okay, I believe that's probably, well, it's definitely going to be hostile. But let's see. Okay, so let's go through the Farragut Akazuki. Should follow the target here. 2 funnels about the same size. So looks like a Fubuki to me. So we will classify it. And my guess is that that's a destroyer, and that destroyer is going to be launching torpedoes immediately. So I don't want to get torpedoed. So I'm going to tell the USS Houston, great, we're already flooding. That's great. And we are going to turn you around. And whoa, that was hit. We got a nice hit. Okay, I will not complain, but we are still going to turn around. Let's see if we can target the next ship in line. No, not number 3. We want to target number 2. And that was great. We sunk him pretty fast. And for the Perth, we are going to target number 2 as well. Let's see if we can... and hopefully they will fire as soon as they line up. All right. So, let's see. These are the... Yeah, we want the main guns to be firing HE, and we want the secondaries to be firing star shells. Unless we're out of star shells. Do we have any star shells left? I thought I checked a second ago. Yeah, let's also turn on our radar. That might improve our solutions and maybe detect other enemy ships that we can't see. And let's take a look and see what this target is. It looks, ooh, that's nice. It looks like it's already on, oh no, that's the ship we already sank. So we want to go, wait, why are we targeting the wrong ship here? We're targeting ship number 3. We want to target ship number 2. So target ship 2. We are going to increase speed as well. I just started slowing speed down. Now I really want to speed them up. And these ships Whoa, see? There we go. Look at all those torpedoes. We would have plowed right into those things if I hadn't initiated that turn. So, yeah. Okay. Now, these two ships, I still got to identify what the hell they are. Will I even... too far away to really make it out? Why aren't I shooting star shells with my secondaries? Okay, so they says they're shooting at target 3. I don't want to shoot at target 3. I want to shoot at target 2. Did that help? It's... yeah, so let's stop these two directors. Let's target 2. There we go. That worked better. Now, Perth, who are you targeting? You are targeting on 2, which is good. And we don't want star shells for our main guns. We want HE. For our secondary batteries, we want them to be star shells. Okay. And let's see what ships these are. And I don't know why Perth isn't following the Houston. It should be... yeah, we want Perth to follow. And I don't think I turned on Houston. No, Houston's radar is on, in fact. Why isn't Houston firing its guns? I don't get this. I want you to shoot. There we go. Finally, they're turning. All right, and I'm going to have Houston actually head more... I'm going to have you go almost dead ahead because I suspect that we are going to have another spread of torpedoes coming from these ships, whatever they happen to be. All right, so let's go back to our binoculars. All right, they're too far away to really make out. And ship number 3 is actually closing, so now that I've switched all my guns to 2, he's turning away, so I'm going to have my guns switch back to ship number 1. Or, I mean, rather, ship number 3, like the one we were targeting before. So, yeah, so let's stop targeting that. We're targeting number 3 now. Solution is at 0%, which I do not understand. All right, so we're going to have you stop targeting him. Go target this. And while I'm at it, I'm going to launch some torpedoes from the Perth. So we're going to go to torpedoes. We want to fire all 4 in a spread of, let's say, 5 degrees. And we will have them fire. And hopefully the the Perth's fire control system is better than my brain is, and they will actually, fire in a reasonable direction. Okay, so the Houston is very much on fire. Let's go check out the damage control. Okay, so we have 3 fires. We definitely want to put those fires out. So let's get the damage control parties working on those as fast as possible. And we definitely don't want that turret to go out of action, so we want to have that repaired ASAP. Okay, now we have another ship. Okay, Houston, I hope let's slow you down a little bit. We don't want you to accidentally run into an allied torpedo, because those things are going awfully slow. Oh my god, if I run into my own torpedo, I am not going to be pleased. Okay, looks like we were lucky enough. I didn't think they were going to be going quite so slow. All right, so let's get our speed back up to full. All right, so we have a lot more fires going on still. Let's see, our speed is, 33 knots. Who is this number 4 ship? Oh, okay. Well, we can identify what that is. 3. That looks like a Mogami heavy cruiser, so we are going to identify that. Whoa, Houston. No, that was a while ago. Okay. So let's go to cruisers. We have a lot of ships being detected here, which is not good. I may want to start turning away. All right, but let's see if we can identify this ship. It does look like a Mogami, so we're going to classify you. And we're going to classify this ship as well. This is also a Mogami. Can I classify it? Or is it going to not let me? Okay, well, we are... Okay, good. The Perth is actually firing its other torpedoes, which is good. But we are going to maneuver. So let's select back to Houston. We are going to go due south. And are we actually damaging this ship? I do not see any fires or any damage on it. Ouch. That was a big hit. We are taking lots of flooding damage. And we have some bad guys coming in close. They're almost even closer. So we're going to... I don't know. Let's see. I don't want to just turn tail and run. But maybe I could use this island here to shield us a bit. Our torpedoes are inching closer at extremely low speeds. And we are experiencing a lot of flooding on this thing. Okay, is there any... Let's see, you're putting out... Everybody's putting out fires, damn it. Alright, let's get out of this compartment and get you repairing our main gun. Alright, I'm going to have to auto-assign damage control and get that gun back up and working. And I'm going to lay some smoke. And I think I'm going to decrease speed as well because that's assuredly fanning the flames. I'm going to decrease to 5 knots, at least for a few minutes. Hopefully I can put some of those fires out. If I just stay still, I'm going to be wrecked. So, actually, let's turn completely away now that I think of it. So let's go this way and see if we can get those fires out. And Perth, we are going to break formation. And we want you to go back up to full speed as soon as I find you. Okay, yeah. And we're going to go right rudder a bit and increase speed to flank. And who are these ships anyway? So, alright, that's another Fubuki. So let us classify you. DD. Fubuki, classified. Ship number 4. Or ship number 6 is another Fubuki. Okay. And back to ship number 4. That looks like a light cruiser. Nagara. Alright, so let's go. How is the Houston doing? We've got a list to starboard. And we are burning. Let's keep repairs up. Okay, we have a lot of flooding on the starboard side. And Perth, we're going to have you start using smoke as well. And Perth, we are going to... Whoops. Set rudder amidships. Houston is currently not firing at anybody. Because we got to get these repairs done. Okay, 15 seconds until I can fix that. And gosh, it takes a long time to repair these things. Like when you only have like one compartment damaged, you're like, oh, 2 minutes, this will take no time at all and I'll be repaired and I'll be right back in the fight. But then when you have 12, yeah, things start to get a little scary. Alright, looking at my torpedoes again. You know, maybe. And that's a big maybe. I'm guessing they're going to go all astern. But, again, once again, we can hope. Okay, going back to Perth, see how she's doing. She's got a fire on board. We got to slow down because we don't want that to spread too much. So let us decrease speed to under... We'll go 5 knots. And hopefully we can get the bridge fire out. Maybe our change in speed will confuse their firing solution for a moment as well. How are our torpedoes doing? Yep, the first... Yeah, they're both going to pass astern. God damn it. And I suspect there has got to be more torpedoes coming my way. So Perth, you are going to turn around. I'm going to have you start turning. And Houston, you will follow if I can stop some of these damn floods. And we are shooting both guns. Okay, we are listing way too much, so we're going to have to put everything into stopping the flooding on this side of the ship. And maybe we can... Alright, if I start turning to starboard, maybe that'll cause a heel. Nope, wrong way. Let's, there we go. Right full rudder. And we are going to increase speed a little bit to 10 knots. And hopefully that'll heal the ship a little bit. Perth is now almost completely turned around. And as I suspected, all of our torpedoes have missed. Houston is going awfully slow. How are our repairs going? Still repairing all these floods. Or at least some of them are going to be fixed soon. That's a plus. And maybe we can increase speed. Yeah, because we got to stop this fire on deck because it could start more fires. There's just too much going on. Please don't sink. Increasing speed just a little bit. 2, 1. Okay. Trying to fix the flood. Yeah, it's too... Alright, we're gonna just go here and put out the fire here first. Ouch! And we just took another big hit. Or maybe that was a secondary explosion. Either way, it's not good. And we're desperately trying to stop these floodings. Okay, good. You're done. You don't need to do that. You need to fix this. Gotta get these fires out. And Perth... They just don't like the Houston now, do they? Yep, the fire on the deck is spreading. And, okay, you're trying to put out a flood. Alright, we're kind of getting things under control. Or at least a little bit. That will be less damage of completely sinking. Although we do have this fire in here, which we're going to have to take care of as soon as possible. As soon as this guy is repaired, we are going to shift and try to fix this. And try to increase speed to 15 knots. Alright, good. We started firing again, which is nice to see. And one more second. Okay, and we are sending you directly there. Put out that fire. Alright, Houston, our list has largely gone away. No, I don't... Yeah, I'm going to turn rudder midships again. Okay, we picked up ship 5 again. Let's go back to the Perth, check in on her. No damage, which is good. And she is going all out. Does she have any solution? All right, let's stop laying smoke. Ah, no, we have another fire on deck. We got to repair that. Okay, 130 seconds. We have a fire in the magazine. Son of a bitch. All right, we are going to panic. We have to get that fire out, so I got to stop that. I mean, I could flood the magazine, but then we will be rendered completely useless as a fighting vessel. All right, let's go back to Perth. Perth has been going the same direction for a little bit too long, so we're going to have to turn around to avoid any potential torpedoes. So we are changing course. Ouch. Taking multiple hits. Perth is turning around, is really putting up a fight, doing its darndest to protect the Houston. You gotta give credit to the Australians. And this Fubuki doesn't look like it's damaged at all. Houston, torpedoes in the water. Yikes! Oh, shoot! We got hit. Oh, no. And we are dead in the water. Check the damage. Ouch! Massive hit. All right. Fortunately, we only got hit by one torpedo, but I don't know. That may be it. Let us decrease speed to 0. Keep laying smoke. That, well, I don't want to call it a lucky shot, but damn. All right, Perth is now on fire. And she is going to be receiving the brunt of the attacks, I think, from now on. I think this may be hopeless for Houston. We've got 4 floods on the starboard side. Multiple compartments are destroyed. Okay, we're almost done with repairing this fire, and then we can try to get in and stop some of this flooding. Okay, yep. We have 4 fires to put out, and as soon as we do that, we can start working on the flooding. And until then, yeah. All right. Perth is flooding as well. She is still putting up a fight. But that's really all I can say. Okay, we got a fire on the Fubuki here. That's something. All right, we are switching to Perth, and we are going to tell her to fire at will. Is she? Are we completely out of? Yes, we are out of HE shells, which is probably meaning we're poking a crap ton of holes in the Fubuki, but not sinking it. Going back to Houston. Okay, the fire's out. We are at heavy flooding, 22%. Speed efficiency is increasing very slowly. I mean, we have engines, and the fires are out, so let's get moving again. See if we can increase speed to 5 knots. Get some steerage way on this thing. And maybe at least do something to screw up their solution. And you know what? We will turn to the east if we can. So we're going to go full right rudder. In the meantime, the Perth is still struggling, taking lots of hits, heavy damage in the bow. At this point, it's really just an effort at survival. Okay, Perth has way too many fires. We got to slow down. We are repairing both of these above deck. So as soon as those fires are out, we will then go back to full speed. Getting back to Houston. Whoops, I just moved the icon here. Come on, Houston. Keep fighting. How's the Perth doing? Perth is burning. All right, 10 seconds until we can get this out. Started another fire on deck. All ahead full. See if we can go as fast as we possibly can. Let's get back to Perth. We got to check on you because you're not in good shape. Okay, the Australians have nothing to be ashamed about in this battle. They have fought hard, keeping the Houston alive as long as possible. And the Houston as well, their damage control teams have really been putting up a fight as much as they can. I think we've only... Oh! Ouch. That's not good. All right. Let's see if we can get Houston turned around, and then we're going to try to escape the area as best we possibly can. Okay, Houston is turning around. We are making 9 knots. Should be going full speed due east. Actually, we want to go to like more of a course of, it looks like what, 115? We're going to try to hug the coast if we can and maybe get lost along the coverage there. Perth, we're going to have you do the same thing. So, Perth, go along the coast if we can. But you have way too many fires on board. Let's fix this. Get in there. Damn it, we have more fires on deck. Get those fires put out. And our engines are burning. All right, if you're not laying smoke, let's start doing that again. Because we need to do our best to cover our retreat. All right, Houston, how we doing? Okay, we are now up to 13 knots, but we are burning on deck again. We may actually survive. You are going a speed of 15 knots, which is fantastic, frankly, especially with all the flooding we've taken. Yeah, I can't repair any of these flooded sections, but we are now up to 17 knots. I can't really increase speed until we've dealt with these fires. All right, maybe I can just completely shut down, go down to 0 knots, just for 1 minute to get these 2 fires put out. And then, okay, only 20 seconds here and 119, so 2 minutes. And then we'll do our best to gun the engines. Maybe we'll be lost in the smoke. Houston, how you doing? You're up to 17 knots. You got a fire in this compartment here. I don't even think we can put something like that out. Can we? Yeah, we can. Okay, get in there. All right, now going back to Perth. We got another fire on deck. God damn it. We can't afford not to. We got to go full speed. Okay, our efficiency is at 79%. We are going to be listing to port heavily. And there's star shells all around us, so yeah, we need to get moving again. Houston, how are you doing? 17 knots. You are continuing to repair, which is good to see. All right, if Houston makes it out but the Perth doesn't, that's kind of a big deal. But we have to do our best to save what we can. 20 seconds. Oh shit, we got a ship right behind us. Okay, Perth, target ship number 2. Oh shit, that's the Mogami, isn't it? And I can't see squat because of the smoke. Okay, we got to go back to our main guns. And we're going to target. So stop. Target 2, our rear turret is wrecked. And fire at will with our 1 turret. Come on, Perth. Good. Get that fixed. We got to get the fires put out. Houston's probably still going 17 knots, clearing the area. All right, I am not going to abandon you, Perth, unless you start going down, because then there's nothing else I can do. And yikes. Another Mogami, okay. So we are going to target you. So, oh, no, we're a heavy cruiser. Right there. Mogami. Okay. I feel like Houston needs to turn around and try to help. Yeah, we're gonna. We can't just abandon them. And targeting on Mogami. And fire at will. If we can. Come on, Perth, hang in there. Oh, look at all those shots. Come on, Perth. Okay, I need you to... We're going to go left rudder. See if we can get the guns. We can heal the ship a little bit. And maybe that'll balance some of the flooding. Houston, have you started firing? Come on, Houston. All right. Change course. There we go. Oh, those are the secondaries. All right, now we're reloading. Perth is sinking. Crap. All right, we're not going to forget your sacrifice there. Houston, change course. We need to get out. Turn to port, cease firing. And stop firing at will, cease fire. Let's shut off our radar. We're going to go dark and try to get the hell out of here. All right, so we are going to attempt to retreat. We have, that's just about 5 minutes. And we're going to tell our secondary guns to cease fire. 18 seconds, okay. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we can make our escape. Literally, as I say that, we get bracketed. Fortunately, none of them hit the ship. All right, here we go. We can leave and confirm. Okay, so critical. Okay, this is terrifying. Look at this. We sank a Fubuki, 1,700 tons. 0 damage of any kind on all of the remaining enemy ships. I don't know what the hell I was doing wrong. But they just were not doing anything. That means I didn't get a single hit. In any event, the Houston survived. It is flooding. You know, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow when the sun comes up and Japanese fighters start swarming me, but we're going to pretend that that doesn't happen. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you in the next one.